people do what they want.
What do you mean by that?
I am Hooded. I am the Primarch of the Angels Sanguine. A bit about myself is I really enjoy Warhammer. It's been a good part of my life since like 13. We were originally Cacarodons, but then our group started to die a little bit, so our good friend Account was originally part of the Angels Sanguine, and he brought up a good point that back then he was a very big group as the Angels Sanguine, so he proposed that we become the Angels Sanguine, and here we are, and we're running a lot better than we did. We've been running the Angels Sanguine for about maybe 4 to 6 months. So far it's been fun. I've only been Sanguinius for a month now. Our previous Sanguine stepped down and he promoted me. But it's been not very stressful. It's been good. The HRs have been a big help getting me situated as the new Primarch. I'd recommend this Angel Sanguine because we have such friendly HRs that they welcome new people pretty well. We're new user friendly. We also do a lot of recruitment runs and game nights to where we can just socialize as friends. We don't just do this strictly as Warhammer. And we love this community to where we wouldn't want new people to be discouraged to join. Warhammer as a whole has its ups and downs, more ups than downs though. This community has been with me for a good part of my life. I've been with it since I got my headset and I got VRChat, and it's been very good. I've met a lot of good friends in it, not even just Warhammer related. We've done other stuff outside of Warhammer. It's just been a really good experience. And Warhammer, some people expect it to be strictly, role play, strictly hard on you to be, you have to be active 24/7. But no, we're very just friendly and just we let people do what they want really. And if you're busy, we understand. You can be absent and whatnot. You don't have to be 24/7 active.
So my name is the Big G, aka Account Today, all right? And I'm a good little work dog. I make the models, all right? I make the nice avatars, all right? And I've been in the group since the very beginning of its birth, which I believe was in August of 2023, all right? Back in the day, I was the second in command. Now I've stepped down a little bit more. I am now the 5th company captain, but technically I am the 3rd in command of the group. So, like I said, we started up the group back in 2023. It was originally, I was part of the custodian group, and we started off with 3 people. Eagle Nick, which was the original chapter master, me, which was the original 2nd in command, and Corbillo, which is the original 3rd in command. And then from there, we kicked it off. I grinded every day to make sure this group was as good as it could be as it is right now. That is how I joined the group. Nepotism. How I got to it, my friend Eagle Nick said, "Hey, Account, you want to make a group with me?" And back in the day, it was super easy. All you got to do is have like 3 models, and then you were a group. And how I got to my current position over the years of working, making models and just being an active captain or group leader, I just got tired. So I decided, hey, I need to step back a little bit. And that is currently I'm, again, 3rd in command, 5th company captain. And how long I've been in the group? 2023. Yeah, no, it's my baby. I've raised it from birth, basically. I put in so much sweat and tears into this group. Many nights of going insane, working on models, other nights of having fun with the boys, going to the murder mystery, Among Us for game days. And just overall making a big community. And, my smaller boys, they eventually go off and, make their own smaller groups, which, I'm very glad and happy that they did that. So overall, it's been really great. Would suggest you make your own group. There's no other Angels Sanguine group out there. Why you should join my group, aka Angels Sanguine? So many reasons. First things first, we'll most likely be upfront with you. PvP system, we use pretty much all of them, mainly particle based. And third, we just like people. We don't really care too much about if you're good or not. We just like to play with you. And PvP, of course. My opinions on the Warhammer community as a whole, very complicated, but I would say it is really fun to chill out and mellow out with people. If you have, very common hobbyist people, people that work on the minis or play the games. Like for me, a lot of my friends, we play Warhammer Space Marine 2, and that's just generally how I like it, man. It's the community I, grew up in like middle school and through high school, and just the community I'm probably gonna stick with for the next couple years until I get busy IRL with job, being a good JOB.
I'm Cornelo, aka Kordak. I'm a chapter ancient, so I just give out or shield boost, and I'm one of the oldest people here. So I kind of help out management wise sometimes when I'm around. I was one of the people who helped start it up of the three. It was me, a count, and a guy named Eagle Nick. I was first captain. I was promised the position at the start, so that's what got me to join. Active member, maybe 3 years, but from the start to now, I've been off and on with the Angels Sanguine. I've been enjoying it a lot. The main group is just a friend group. We kind of we hang out, we play other games, we buy each other games. It's fun. Well, we're kind of the only Angels Sanguine, and also we're not some kind of hardcore Milsim group that LARPs all the time. We're generally just a friend group. We play games outside of VRChat. We hang out outside of Warhammer. We talk about other stuff. We talk about IRL stuff. Ooh, Warhammer community as a whole does have its dark spots, but it's kind of, you just gotta find your own corner. You gotta find your niche. You gotta find your people. So if you're a fan of Milsim groups and that sort of stuff, you can definitely find that. If you're looking for kind of more laid back experience, kind of ours, then yeah, I would recommend someone joining us.
I don't want these certain groups in my society.
Alright, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna take my fucking shirt off. Give me a sec.
Yeah, so back in the day when particles were barely coming out, we didn't really have an avatar creator, and at that time I wasn't an avatar creator. So we were kind of forced to either, become a new group or stay as Angels and just stick to wall weapons. And we decided as a group, we took a vote and we decided to be Blood Angels, because back in the day there was a Blood Angels, Flesh Terrors, and our group that merged into one because of certain reasons, which will take a while to get into. And then after that, Blood Angels, we took another vote and decided to become Carcharodons, because Blood Angel models were kind of hard to make, for us at least, and Carcharodons were more easier to make. And then after the Carcharodons for about a year or so, we said, hey, we like being Carcharodons, but what we really liked more was being the Angels Sanguine, because that was, our original chapter, most of us. And so we took another vote, majority vote, and everybody pretty much said they were happy with being Angels Sanguine again. We had a huge party around, I have the photo somewhere, but around 20-ish to more people showed up to that event. And it was a really good get together for everybody who did show up. It really showed me how much support. No, I'm talking about the other people that did show up to that. It really showed me that how many people actually love the Angels Sanguine, not just because it's a popular group and Warhammer lore. No, there's no lore on us pretty much. Just because we're a nice group that all we try to do is just have fun and goof around. And I was like, man, I really love all my people, and that just really made me happy. The original one, yes, I did help create the original one. My friend Eagle Nick, back in the Custody days, we were part of the Custodians, and Corporal was part of Death Watch. we decided to come together. Eagle said, hey, Count, would you be down to making a Space Marine chapter? And I was like, you know what? For you, yeah, sure, I'll help. And we got Corbelo along, and you know, the first couple days were a bit nervous because at first we thought we were a Chaos chapter because we weren't really huge Warhammer nerds back then. So we thought we were Night Lords for like a solid month, and then eventually, you know, somebody, I don't remember who, somebody told me, hey, you guys are not Chaos, and we're like, really? We're Blood Angels? All right, bet. I like them too. I like Blood Angels. You know, they're pretty cool. I really like the, you know, battle bond, stuff like that. Anyway, getting off track. Yes, I am pretty much the original founder of the Angels Sanguine. He should have. She should have. He should have. He should have. He should have. Yeah, I might shove it, boo up it. You know, words. Before you go on mute, JPL, go on mute. So that is a more of a recent event. Originally, we did not have a Sanguinius, but I want to say somewhere within this last few months, there was a Blood Angel group in 40K that had a Sanguinius, and then they dipped, and they pretty much joined us, and we were allowed to use the Sanguinius models. They basically said, hey, you guys can use Sanguinius. So we're like, all right, bet, nice. So that's pretty much why we have a Sanguinius. If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have a Sanguinius, and we would still be using the chapter master role, and then, you know, the company captains. In real life, I run a family taco truck. My family taco truck, I run that. So yeah, so I'm helping my family run that. You know, in the beginning when I stepped down, we were working the night shift, so it was from 4 all the way till 12:30 at night. So I was just literally not able to get on anymore. I was forced to give it away. If it wasn't for the taco truck being set place at night, I would still be in charge. But you know, I just had to do it. Nowadays, it's more better. The taco truck's in the morning now, so I'm able to get on pretty much every day for VR, almost every day. If need be, yes, I could be the chapter master, but I generally do think my time has passed. I love just being a supportive guy. If I could, you know, obviously I wouldn't mind being it again, but I would still prefer to be, you know, a supportive character and help the people grow the chapter. So that way, whenever I fully leave, the group keeps going even after I'm fully gone, you know? Like, I don't want to be the clutch. Oh, by the way, Wuffy, I have like a lot of photos. You want me to like send you some of the group? Or videos even? I'm not really a strong reader, man.
Yeah, he's the brains of the group. He's the brains of
I'm the brains of the group, by the way. I'm the guy who's kept this shit alive for like past 4 years, but like, all my intelligence is on you, buddy. Hey, you can view that in the video if you want. I was scared, bro. I thought you were telling me to take off my pants. If we were to interbreed, I think it might be with them.
Eagle Nick met me in Death Watch, the first Death Watch that was happening, and he also met Account in the Custodians. So once he left the Custodians, he messaged me saying, hey, I'm making my own group, wanna join? And then he also messaged Account, hey, wanna join? And that's kind of like how it started. We just went out recruiting. This is like way back in the day when recruiting was like a lot easier. That's how we met Eagle Nick, and then yeah, it kind of just snowballed from there. Recruit, got people, made friends. Eagle Nick, oh, he left like kinda at the start. I don't remember why again, but like he wasn't around for too long. It's been mainly Account got Angels Sanguine to what it is now.